Got to get a couple wins today. I was ranked like 300 in the world on this motherfucking shit, but now 2K done came out, so I gotta hold on. I need to sign up for this shit. Gonna win this damn shit for real. Pool 25,000. I need to sign up for this shit.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Just a short time ago, this crowd loud enough to shake the foundations of this nearly century-old building. They are ready for football indeed in Chicago as their guys get set to do battle with the Atlanta Falcons. How does the kickoff unit as they run up
that the Falcons are sorry as shit this year.
Fielded about a yard
They're sorry as a motherfucker this year, yo. Like, no kidding. Look at that shit. Can we fucking spin?
Past the 20 to the 22
but we're talking. They sorry here. This shit like I don't know what it is. I don't know what the fuck going on with Dan Quentin or the whole fucking squad. I think the team just need to get a whole new goddamn logo. Oh my! You see that? 76 ain't shit. It's you. It's you, you asshole.
Big loss on their first play from scrimmage.
It's your dumb ass.
Second down.
Oh God, that nigga ass.
Throwing on second and long. Ryan. They'll let it go deep for Freeman.
Look at that fucking shit. Like, these niggas. Boy. I think what the fuck you doing down there?
These guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these
man, that's my fucking pick six. Nigga, I read that shit.
Don't they?
Hey,
DB gets beat, wipe it away. Quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen.
Y'all niggas fucking shit. Y'all that nigga run.
There he goes. Touchdown. Chicago. Tariq Cohen, 66 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types
of plays, when
they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards.
Nope, I got me a new job.
Fielded about a yard deep.
I got me a new job.
And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
That bitch ass hoe fucking fired me because I ain't come to work because I was sick. I had a fucking headache.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
My attendance and shit. 4 days out of 2 months. Or 2 months and a half. Y'all can kiss my goddamn ass.
A first down run, not going to get them a whole lot. Maybe a yard.
It was not Brenda, Bab with her fat ass, long backhead ass. Back long as fuck.
On second down, Freeman.
Yeah, my supervisor. Well, she my supervisor no more. I'm talking her back long as shit too, boy.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let him outside.
I know it.
You can really shred your defense.
Now Ryan. He's got Freeman here. It's complete. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
You know you owe me for 5 from last time. I did. So bring me 50. So just bring me 50.
4th down and 9.
I just playing. I got you though. I got you. All right.
Here we go on 4th down with Ryan.
Yeah.
He's got a first down past the 30. And it's complete.
Fuck off of me.
And brought
yeah,
down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Ryan leads with Freeman on the draw. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Next, the receivers help spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slash and run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue
Man,
to create
fucking block.
out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be
damn,
a long day
y'all.
for the defense.
These niggas ain't doing nothing but blitzes. Y'all can't fucking block.
This is 3rd down. From the shotgun, Ryan. And finding the tight end.
God damn.
And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. They get
that nigga hit the Chinese chicken out my ass.
To a 4th down. Even though the Falcons have been struggling on this losing streak, Austin Hooper, he's doing his thing. He's been one of the beneficiaries of Matt Ryan really slinging the football around. In Week 6 in that loss at Arizona, another big game for Hooper. 8 catches, 117 yards, and a touchdown. They'll try and throw for him with Ryan. And
y'all
that
niggas
is
fucking
going to be
sick. I'm talking about y'all niggas garbage as
Dan
fuck.
Quinn's guys unable to come through there on 4th down.
Damn.
And the Bears will get the football back. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Steps away to his left. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back in Chicago, ready for the 2nd quarter. It's the Bears in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll throw on 1st down with Trubisky. And this is Gabriel on the catch. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 16 yards is the pickup there and a 1st down for Chicago.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
Now Trubisky on 1st down. Robinson's got it. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. They had 2 straight 1st downs. Now a gain of 9 to set up 2nd and 1. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen, and he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down.
Well, that was a unit that
shit's sad as hell.
First down marker
That shit's sad as hell. Y'all found
guy
a
who
good
could run
job.
it, created some space, and he got there.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right.
Get your fat ass over there, nigga. Your speed's supposed to be 90.
Hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd
Big
down.
ass fucking
Got
guy.
out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Gotta credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Now Trubisky on 3rd and long. He's to the 10. Open man, Taylor Gabriel. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. From 21 yards away as the Bears push further out in front. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That goes for a gain of 31. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
This defense is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Here's Ryan. Well, that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to...
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Now, right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Going for the deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Now it's Trubisky.
Pick the ball off,
coverage
nigga.
There, it's knocked
asshole.
away, incomplete. Good coverage that time by the linebacker, Deion Jones.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Taking it about the 16. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And you're under a minute to go in the half. The first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play?
Damn, come off of the screen, nigga, and go.
Lick your wounds at the half and see if you can come up with a strategy.
Man, what's your problem, man?
But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Ryan, flush to his right. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Prince Amukamara. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. First down, a run with Cohen. And now off to the races down the right side. A big play there just before halftime. 44 yards on the ground. So down inside the 5-yard line. I have to say, really just a poor job defensively there.
You're exactly right. As a former defensive back, that was not played well at all. But give credit to the offense and give credit to the guy running the football. He gets it down all the way inside the 5.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'm going to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And this one brought in by Sanu. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the fourth.
No, not at all, and they're trying to get something going after one there, but you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
Pretty solid run here on first down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards, and it'll be second and very short. This is Cohen, and they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. On first and 10, it's Trubisky. This is Gabriel out on the left side. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. On third and 1, it's Trubisky. Finding Gabriel complete. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's first and goal. Flushed out right. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
The former Gamecock here. This is Mike Davis. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
On third and short to give to the tight end. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Taking it in from 2 yards out as the Bears push further out in front. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. that doesn't happen, it looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver. Third down here.
Down, ready, go ready. Squeeze, double. Ready to go.
They toss to Freeman, and he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. He'll give up 6 yards there on the loss, and it'll bring up fourth down.
If these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
It's caught. Jones, 20. 10, touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones, 77 yards, and the Falcons get a bit closer. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Let's go.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard.
Big stop, let's go.
Play action. Now Trubisky. Being chased out left. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
Now, that was a whole lot of open space out in front of him, wasn't it? I'm telling you, Brandon, when things are going right, they are going right.
And everything has been going their way for the most part. I saw that lane start to develop. Boom. He took advantage of it. Back now at Soldier Field. It's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now it's Trubisky. To Gabriel, middle of the field. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the first. They'll run on first down. Cohen. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Now, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
The Bears on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Trubisky. He may try and run for this. And avoids the contact by sliding. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
I liked his effort there. He got it done on his own. But let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rallying, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the first down. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And that will get the lead up to 14. So they settle for just the 3. But clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt. Obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off. But they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. They go play action here on first down. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Ryan. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Ha-ha, Clinton Dix making the safety blitz look easy. Zooms in for the sack. After the sack on first down, Ryan swings it out to the flat for Freeman. Give him 8 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
On 3rd down, Ryan. And it's complete. Hooper. Touchdown, Falcons. Austin Hooper, 31 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And the Bears hands team able to pounce on it and get the football. But a tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
Throwing here, Trubisky. It's complete to Robinson. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Pilot, 64, weak.
Here's Trubisky. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play.